Those people who wish to come to the UK for studies and they don't know where to start the process, this is right for provide you a free service there to take admission into the university. You've chosen your university now, how to get your admission around, and the people, the agents, that will rip you off. This is the whole process. Yeah, you start your application, how you start your application and go through the whole process and get your visa.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your host Jessica with another useful and important video. But before the video, please do keep us in your prayers as well. We are in the lockdown for the past few weeks and the situation is not getting better. Certainly, yeah, the death rate and the positive cases that is increasing day by day. So do keep us in your prayers as well. I hope we're going to see the better days going forward. So let's start with this video. This video is all about the student visa process. Those people who wish to come to the UK for studies and they don't know where to start the process, this is right for you guys. So in this video we're going to discuss about the very start, how you choose the course, how you choose the university, what the visa process is, and what documents do you need. And so the whole process will be discussed in this video. So if that is your aim or your wish list to come to the UK for studies, this is right for you guys. So before wasting any more time, let's crack on with the process. So the first step is how you choose the course. So for instance, obviously it's easy for me to choose basically engineering student. So if you've done your BSc degree back home and you wish to come here to the UK for MSc studies, so I would say you need to choose a different university, at least for comparison reason, at least 3 to 4 universities. You can Google them and find out about their websites and their details on the Google. So for instance, if we say someone is coming here for the MSc in structural engineering, so you choose for instance University of Manchester, University of Birmingham, University of Bristol. So we select 3 universities. This is just an example. You don't need to select only these 3, but there are lots of options available there. They all will be offering the structural engineering, but you need to keep that in mind. The modules they are offering is completely different, though the ultimately the degree you're going to get is going to be structural engineering, but the studies, that is completely different. So that's where you need to make sure you choose the right content, whatever is suitable for yourself. So if you are interested more into the design side, design analysis of structures, then obviously you need to choose those modules. If you are interested into management as well, so you need to choose the management modules. So it's completely your choice basically how you choose the modules, though as said this degree would be the same structural engineering degree by completion of your course, but it's completely on your choice what your priorities are, whether you want to go into the design side, whether you're going to go into the management side. That's where you choose the different sort of subjects there. So let's say the University of Bristol, that is the one you're going to go for. That is providing you the bright content there, so you choose that university there. So that is the first sort of process, the first sort of step you need to consider, and this all starts from yourself. So step number 2 is the admission process. So you've chosen your university, now how to get your admission. So almost all the UK universities that have representative in their respective sort of other countries, like the Asian country, India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, so they would have their representative there. So you need to find that representative. That is the easiest and the authentic way of getting your admissions. And one thing I need to share, this is a free process basically. They will provide you a free service there to take admission into the universities. So obviously I don't want you to get into the scams. There are lots of scams around, and the people, the agents, that will rip you off. So I would say this is the most authentic process to get admission into the UK university. You need to find that representative, and you can find that by going into the university website. As said in the example example, if you're going for the University of Bristol, so you go on the University of Bristol website, and from there you can contact them and ask the question, who is the representative in your country, and they will give you all the contact details, the email details there, and you take your process, the admission process to the next level, and you start negotiating with your representative there, and that's where you get basically the admission. The whole process is free, so you get the admission for free. Country head or the admission representative, he will ask you to provide all the documentation, the evidence for the admission in your course, and you need to provide and supply those details to the representative. He will input your case to the university. You will get a conditional offer letter from the university, and you need to pay the initial cost, to get the case letter, and that is approximately £1,000 you need to submit at initial stages. He will arrange the case letter interview, or we call it credibility interview, with the university. That will be completely up to yourself when you can manage it, and you can manage that with your representative as well whenever you are available for the interview. That will be arranged via the phone or via the internet. It's generally very easy interview. Obviously, if you know what you're coming for, what your course is, that's all that will be asking in that interview. So after completion of that interview, you will get a conditional offer letter, and that will say basically you need to deposit the first semester fee to the university to get the case letter or unconditional offer letter. So that's how the process goes. So after submission of your fee, which is approximately, I would say, for this semester will be £4,000. So you already submitted £1,000 initially for the case letter, and you will submit another £3,000, and that will actually account for the first semester fee. And after submission of those fees, you will get the unconditional offer letter or the case letter that will detail all your information about your course, your course code, and how much fee you are paid, how much you are outstanding pay, and how long is your course. So all the details, the course detail, will be there in the case letter, and that is the letter you need to process your visa. So step number 3 is a visa process. So you have basically got the case letter, so the next step is going into the visa process. Again, the representative that will be actually assisting you with the visa process as well, but they may charge you for this process. Obviously, this is not part of the admission, so the admission will be free, but the representative may charge you basically the consultancy fee. So to apply for the visa, you need to fulfill 3 statements, or 3 sort of requirements. So the first one is your case letter, which you already got it, and the second one is your financial statement, which is actually 28 days bank statement. You need to have sufficient amount of money in your account for 28 days to support your study, your fee, plus the maintenance allowance as well. So for the maintenance allowance, there you need to have £1,334 per month if you're living in the London sort of area, London boroughs, and if you're outside, you need £1,023 per month. So for the 9 months, if it's a 1 year sort of course, so you need to times that with 9, and that's the amount you need to keep it in your bank account for 28 days before you're eligible to apply, and basically accompany that document or that bank statement with your visa process. So that's your financial statements. The third one is your English requirements. Again, English requirements, there are different kind of scenarios you can fulfill the English requirements. Obviously, for the degree level, you need to have the B2 level English, the minimum, or the IELTS, I would say minimum should be 5.5 or above bands. That is the minimum requirement. But having said that, there is also an option if you have the college level, if you have your basically your marks, the English marks above 60%, the university may accept those as well and waive the IELTS requirements. So you need to ask that question from the onset, so you don't have any problems when you apply for the visa process. So once you have all these documents ready for the visa, then you need to apply online on the gov.uk website. You have to pay the visa fee, which is £348, plus the IHS, which is the health insurance, £150. So in total, you have to submit £498. That goes straight online, basically when you apply for the visa online, and you need to submit all your documentation online, and that gets to the next stage. Step number 4, a visa interview. So after submission of your online application for the visa, you may or may not get the visa. Actually, due to the COVID situation, our senior people that they get away with it. If there's any doubts, any sort of information missing in your application, you may be called for the visa interview, and that's where you need to make sure you prepare for that. I have made actually in a long-winded sort of video on the visa interview question and answers. I will add the link here. You can click on that link, and I'm sure that will get you through the process, what sort of question you are anticipated to make sure you know beforehand to get to the visa interview there. So that may help. So step number 5, the results. So after submission of your visa application, your interview, so the next step is just to wait. And if you're applying on the general visa, then it will take between 3 to 4 weeks to get the results and get your passport back. If you are going with the other priority, a super priority service, obviously you will get the results quite urgently, and I hope you get a positive response there. And this is the whole process. You start your application, how you start your application and go through the whole process and get your visa. I hope, guys, this is useful information. If you think so, don't forget to press the like and subscribe button as well for more informative and educational videos. Thanks for watching.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.